Stoney, we talk a little Tigers. This is a show-me weekend for them. You are in a wait-and-see mode, and I don't think you're alone in this.
No,
a lot of fans are excited about a hot start, but knowing, hey, if they can't hit, how sustainable is it?
Yeah, especially when you can't watch the games. But you can listen to them right here with Dan Dickerson, the way baseball was meant to be on the radio.
Wait and see, hot start, show-me weekend, New York Yankees. I said this is the weekend. Tork hits his first home run. What do you think about the conversation of whether or not he could use a reset?
You mean like a Toledo reset or just like a little three-game benching?
They've bumped him from 3 to 4 to 5 to 6. Mm-hmm. Only so many more spots till you're batting 10th, a.k.a. Toledo.
I'd give it another month.
Okay.
But it's absurd. You know, because, we felt this last year at this time. Maybe not to this extreme, but pretty close. Because he had maybe, 1 home run or 2 home runs in April?
It was a rough start.
He had 4 of the first 2 months.
And then after that, he was really good the second half of the season. We know he ended up with 30 home runs. People are talking about maybe 40. I don't know if it's all mechanical. Is it mental? I have no idea.
Well, that's why I bring it up. If it's mechanical, you could work on your swing anywhere. If it's mental, you could use some confidence. Go hit 5 beach balls out of the ballpark, 5 more home runs than you have this season. Come up with maybe a little more confidence. AJ's point was you don't get confidence sending a guy down.
Correct.
And I agree, you can't time up major league pitching in Toledo.
No.
But he is so unquestionably bad. He is the worst player on the team by the numbers. You're trying to win. He can't keep playing him every day.
What's crazy is when he strikes out or is struggling, it's not like the Javi Baez where he's just swinging at crappy pitches. He's missing fastballs that are, not directly in the middle of the plate, but some are. He can't hit a fastball right now with any power. It's incredible to me.
I see what you see. Speaking of Bally, we've talked about the last couple of days. Yeah. I don't know your situation. Are you a cord cutter? How are you handling this?
No, we're cutting it. I'm handling it like a lot of people. I'm going to stick it out the way I have it right now and listen to the games on the radio. And if I'm working, I will watch as many highlight packages as possible. If it turns into they start being really good, I'll go to some places that have DirecTV or watch it. I'm not ready to completely change my deals because I've seen these before, and I eventually believe they'll come to an agreement. Usually it'll take a couple months.
A couple months is...
I understand that.
It's a lot of baseball games.
It is,
and again, I'm not telling you they're a great team, but Stoney, they are a team you want to watch as a fan.
If this does continue all season and linger into hockey season, then I might have to make that adjustment. But look, I know you guys, every show has been talking about it, as they should. If the Bally app is so bad, I mean, what am I wasting money for? I mean, that's the biggest problem I have with streaming to begin with, is you can't go back and forth. And I had a problem with, Amazon Prime for, Thursday Night Football. You'd watch it, and all of a sudden you want to see what's going on with the Wings, and it's a little more complicated than it should be, in my opinion.
You're jumping through hoops.
Yes.
As opposed to the last button on your remote. You go, hold on, let me exit the Bally app and let me log into YouTube or Hulu
so
or Fubo.
So what you have to do is watch one game on the TV and maybe another on your computer.
Laptop, tablet, whatever, which I've gotten used to. It's something that's really not. But it is an adjustment for people who are used to having that last button on the remote.
Especially us elderly.
I didn't say that.
I know. I did.
248-5399.
You know what, Jim? It's not just, by the way, forgetting about the Bally thing.
Yeah.
It's not just this weekend. They got to go up, take on the first place Cleveland Guardians, who are playing really well. New manager. Everybody thought, they're not going to be any good. They get, Francona's gone. Francona's gone.
Yep.
Their offense is as bad as the Tigers and all. Well, not so much.
Not at all.
And Bieber getting hurt. You thought that would help?
You thought it would open the door?
Suddenly, now look, baseball is a long process. We get it. This division that was considered the worst division in maybe all of sports at one point. You look, Cleveland looks pretty good. Kansas City, much better than you thought. Minnesota, maybe now they're getting their ground back, and, they've won 10 in a row. And the Tigers are okay, too. It's just the White Sox are they're the dreck of baseball. Them and Colorado. You realize Colorado, I believe, they've trailed in every game this year?
That's incredible. They've probably played, 30 plus games. Mm-hmm. It's ridiculous.